Bold statement, Dividend Aristocrats are great investments. Hello everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're going to be talking about Dividend Aristocrats. Dividend Aristocrats are certain stocks that meet a set of requirements that elevate them to elite status. These are some of the most desirable stocks that everyone should want. There are currently only 57 stocks in the whole stock market that qualify as Dividend Aristocrats. To qualify, a stock must have increased its dividend payment consecutively for 25 plus years. In addition to that, they must be part of the S&P 500 and meet certain size and liquidity standards. Now that not only makes them good investments, but safe investments. In 2008, when the stock market crashed, the S&P 500 actually fell 38%. Meanwhile, the Dividend Aristocrat Index only fell 22%. Now that's nearly half the blow on your investment. The Dividend Aristocrat Index historically has been much safer and less volatile compared to the S&P 500. Not only that, but it's been a better investment. I'm going to put up a graph over here showing the average return and growth of the Dividend Aristocrats versus the S&P 500. As you can see, it's consistently outperformed the S&P 500. In fact, over the past 10 years, Dividend Aristocrats have had an average annual return of nearly 18%. Meanwhile, having a 7% lower risk factor than the S&P 500. Now that doesn't mean the S&P 500 is a bad investment. I certainly don't believe that to be true. It's just that Dividend Aristocrats are so desirable to investors, it seems to make them a more reliable option. Now Dividend Aristocrats make up a large portion of my personal portfolio. It seems like I'm always happy with their performance. If you would like to know which Dividend Aristocrats I have in my portfolio, go ahead and like this video and leave me a comment saying so below. Now, not all the Dividend Aristocrats have the highest yield, but they more than make up for it with the addition of their growth potential. And there are some with very high yields. AT&T, for example, boasts an almost 7% yield. Now, I do want to say, before you buy any stock, you should analyze it and see if it is a good time to buy that stock. In the description below, I've attached a PDF listing all of the current Dividend Aristocrats, so you can go ahead and check that out. If you aren't comfortable analyzing your own stock, first thing I recommend you do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, as we will be learning ways to do that. And second is to check out a Dividend Aristocrat ETF, or exchange traded fund. These are funds that represent that Dividend Aristocrat Index. One of the most popular is ticker NOBL. It's currently trading at around $69 a share, which is its 52-week high. So if you go and look, use your best judgment there. If you're new to investing, learning more about these Dividend Aristocrats can be a very great place to start. That's all for today on Dividend Aristocrats. My next video is going to be about high yielding dividend stocks, which can be great investments but can also be very risky. So I recommend that you tune in for that video. We might even be talking about a few Dividend Aristocrats in that video. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.